She's much better at pitching than we are, so I would prefer that we play the video and then I'll follow up. Yeah.
All right.
Yes, please.
Hey everyone, I'm Samantha Marin and I'm part of Team Newbie, which is proposing to introduce a contributor onboarding process to Arbitrum DAO. I am currently the content editor for Aragon, but was previously a talent scout at Bankless DAO. And that's where I learned firsthand during the DAO Insanity of 2021 just how difficult it is when your onboarding process doesn't scale with the number of new contributors flowing in. So I want to introduce a completely autonomous onboarding workflow that new Arbitrum contributors can complete and emerge as dedicated and educated members ready to bring value to the DAO. I have a powerful team with me. Heather leads HR and onboarding at GovHack and has developed comprehensive onboarding flows for their own DAO. She brings in tons of expertise for developing onboarding modules and has already created a few example modules for Arbitrum linked in the proposal. Izzy, known as Decentralized CEO, is the network lead for Greenpill and is active in the Arbitrum DAO. He has a lot of familiarity with Gitcoin Passport and will be exploring building a portal for new contributors that draws on some successes of Gitcoin Passport. Let me walk you through the autonomous onboarding flow from beginning to end. First, when a new member joins the Arbitrum forum, their email will be added to an automated onboarding email workflow. We created an example of the email flow linked in the proposal. Then each contributor will receive 5 emails. Of course, they can opt out at any time. This is not required. And in those emails will be token-gated videos hosted on LivePeer. The videos, which I will film, will walk new DAO members through the basics of Arbitrum and the technology behind it. They'll learn how the DAO's governance works and where to connect with the community online and offline. I make onboarding videos at Aragon, so I'm really comfortable doing this. Then contributors will be able to read and download a contributor handbook, which will include interviews and advice from active Arbitrum DAO members. I've created a DAO anthology dropped with meta labels, so I will use my experience doing that in this Arbitrum handbook. After this pack is delivered, and if it's deemed successful by the community, we will explore building out a governance portal for new contributors that will teach them everything that they need to know about governance and participation. This is what Izzy will head up, taking the learnings from the Gitcoin Passport program. And the portal itself could even be token gated using a platform like Guild, and it would just be a great way for new members to connect with each other and the community. We're requesting 50,000 ARB tokens streamed over 3 months and are very excited to complete this proposal. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, thanks for watching that video with Sam. She's really good at pitching, and I know for me, I have a little bit of stage fright, so I definitely wanted a person to go ahead. But this is an example of some of the modules we developed for onboarding new contributors to Arbitrum. And when I was going through all of the Arbitrum docs, I was like, it is prolific. Like, this community has created so much content, and if I didn't already work at a DAO, I would be super confused. So our idea was to create these bite-sized learning modules. If we could scroll to the top, and just like super basic. What is Arbitrum? How to get started, and then it can even go into like how to use Discord and stuff, because some people who are interested in Arbitrum don't know anything about how us in crypto communicate. And as we scroll down, we developed 11 different modules, from documentation. I even have a laser pointer and calls and sorry, I'm getting nervous. Okay, you can go.
It's okay. It's all right. Just to recap what she was just saying, basically, like me specifically, when I first got into the Arbitrum DAO, I was wondering what exactly do I do? how do I even contribute? The first thing I was doing is basically just jumping into different calls, but then just calls and contributing just for advice, consulting that way is not all the help that I can give. So what we're doing right now is basically giving a pathway to give you step-by-step instructions on how to fully contribute to the DAO. That just summarizes it all, but if you have any questions. Okay.
And I'd say that each module can be turned into an educational video that can be repurposed across different marketing channels. And then this will also be an email, so we can use our CRM and also just continue the feedback loop with new contributors in Arbitrum. Okay.